Okay, so I just wanted to record this because it was going to be too hard to do it in a story. So, anyways, I just wanted to show some behind the scenes funnel hacking. This was a random funnel when I was talking to one of my purpose partners, and I was just thinking about how I wanted to get traffic, how I wanted to do lead gen, and kind of where I was at. So anyways, this is so awesome and this is so fun. So I'm like so excited to share this. But when I first initially had this funnel, I only had, I think, 2 steps. I had the opt-in, then I think it just went to the tiny offer, and then it went into the thank you page. So cool part about this is because with Sattva, you can create templates. So when I created this funnel, I didn't have to create it from scratch. I just made a template, and then from there, I was able to just like swap out the information. This funnel is probably like a week old, and I also haven't spent a lot of time getting traffic into it just yet because I was trying to get traffic into it organically and I was blocked, whatever. So we'll talk about that in a second. So I noticed that a lot of people were coming into this funnel. I think there was like 100 people the first day that I really pushed it. And some of them were buying the tiny offer and a lot of them were skipping it. And then they went straight to the thank you page. I also on the tiny offer page had different 2 order bumps. So I had the content kit and the messaging kit as order bumps, but I realized that I didn't do it strategically correct because order bumps generally should be an enhancement to what's on the sales page, not necessarily the next step. So then the next day, I took some time to actually separate all of the different offers. So someone comes in, they opt in, they see the tiny offer, and then I broke it up to now put the other offers on their own individual page, positioning them as like the next logical step. And then I added one other offer too. So after looking at that, let's just go really quickly to the stats, which is so cool because I have not even when it comes to traffic, this is nothing. When you're testing your funnel, you should have, at least 1,000 people, 2,000 people to really determine if a funnel is successful. Because a lot of times we'll promote a funnel and then nobody comes in, you're like, it's not working. That is not the case. There's pieces to it, right? There's the traffic, allowing people to go through it, the timeline, the buyer journey, all the stuff. Anyways, I say all that to say, so I made these changes, right? I broke it up into, instead of having them as order bumps here, I moved them to their own pages. And look how cool. Look how cool it is. So someone purchased this morning the content kit, the messaging kit, and the remix offer. So that was $107. And so when you think about this in context, all right, so if you're doing lead generation and you're building your email list and you're building a lead magnet, why not get paid to grow your email list? And so it's all about positioning your offers. And so if I had these offers that are just sitting around, and instead of trying to sell them individually, I've created this customer journey so that when someone comes in for, whatever the hook is for your offer, then you can just move them with messaging to purchase. And it's like an online shopping experience. So instead, if I would have just had the opt-in and then took them straight to the freebie, we would have totally been missing out on all of these sales. So how fun is this? Isn't this so fun? Anyways, I had to share that. That was a fun praise report because today, one of my goals was to now turn up the traffic and get a lot of traffic in there because I want to test this funnel quickly. So generally speaking, when I test funnels, I test organically. I don't necessarily run to ads because there's a lot of kinks that maybe I can't see. And so it's so great because there were so many little things that I needed to fix. So now that I feel like, okay, to the best of my ability, I've fixed it, which is so cool because in the testing process, actually making sales, now I can go and, turn on something different like paid ads or whatever, just so I can quickly test this funnel without having to, wait 30 days to do it. So that's so exciting. My ultimate goal though, is to get people to purchase this. So, but I don't have enough data per se to change it. And so one of the cool things about this is that once I have more data, instead of changing this page, hey Terrence, oh my God, I love you and I miss you. instead of changing like tiny details on this page and not really knowing if it makes an impact, you can literally split test it. So you can just, hold on, let me make it. So you can just take a copy of this, and then whatever changes you're making, you can note that, and then you can see what actually what changes you've made are the results of increasing your conversions. So this is a really beautiful way to, like I call it, play in logic. Because it's not that we're looking at everyone as a number. It's like, okay, we have this really cool, fun idea, but there's some logical steps that I can take to look at this data to make improvements, to increase my conversions and make tiny adjustments like that. Whereas in other sort of marketing strategies, it's very hard to do that. It's very hard to see what actually changes and moves the needle. So this gives you like a sense of certainty, but then again, you don't want to box yourself in the numbers. You want to make sure you know how to strategically use the numbers. So this has been one of the most funnest funnels ever. And definitely the definition of fast funnels. We're making sales quickly. Because like if I would have tried to sell all of these individually, I mean, there's like layers to that in itself, right? Like if you don't nail the messaging, then and it's like the right person at the right time that sees it, then they might not buy. But then coming into this experience, you're already like keeping them in this shopping bubble. It's like, I don't know what to call it, but it's like someone comes into a store and they buy one thing and they go out, into like the checkout line, let's say like Starbucks, and there's like all these other add-ons. It's like literally the same thing. So anyways, had to share that. Super excited. I'll keep you guys updated on this funnel. Today is planning traffic for it. But yeah, I pretty much just had these offers sitting around that sometimes I would sell and throw in the mix. But how easy was it to basically get paid $107 from one person to join my email list? So love it. I'm going to make a post on my stories if you guys have any questions about funnels. And I'm happy to answer them in the DMs. But yeah, how exciting. Happy Monday. See you guys later. Peace out. Actually, I don't know how to exit this. Bye.